Alright, hey y'all, I am on my way back to this job because I found my paperwork. Thank goodness. So stoked. It took me forever though, but and a cicada just died on my window. I don't know what that means. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about, right. So I'm thinking, I'm like, am I supposed to quit? Am I supposed to not do shrooms? And then I was just thinking about the last time I did shrooms, how like I had done them a few times, and this trip wasn't, it might have been like one of the more intense ones, but it wasn't that intense. It was just me at home by myself. And previous to doing it, I was trying to like get sober. I don't know, I guess I like wasted some of them, but what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, sorry, I'm a little high, and now I'm realizing like my videos were just shit. You know, I was just too high. I was just too like all over the place. There's too much going on. Anyways, I was thinking about my last trip and how I had watched this video of this dude. He said like, oh, no one had talked to the shrooms before except this one dude, and he talked to shrooms, and I was like, oh my gosh, like why did I never think about that? Because everything has a spirit, you know, like there's tree spirits. The spirits have the trees. They all have their own like personalities. The plants, the animals, clouds, sky, us, like, you know, it's all one, but it's all separate. And so I took this, I had my shroom in my hand, and it was like a little chocolate bar thing, and I was like, I'm sorry, I never realized, you know, it's like I didn't ever connect with that being, with that soul, and it is a part of nature, and it is a part of, like, if I'm gonna ingest it, you know, like, that's interesting. And, like, we pray, well, I don't know if it's the same thing as praying, but I talked to this shroom, and I said, in the video, the guy had talked about what the shroom looked like, and he said, like, I'm a fungus, like, I eat everything, and everything comes from me, like, I'm the destroyer, or something like that. I gotta find the video again, I guess, because it's been a long time since I've seen it, but, so I wanted to know, and so I asked the shroom, I was like, hey, like, I'm sorry, I never realized that, you know, and that's selfish of me, like, I want to know, you know, and, like, I don't want to lose my mind, but I want to know who you are, if you want to let me know, and see what you look like, and I want to know who I am. And I said I don't want to lose my mind, and I don't want to have a bad trip. So I took it, and I'm seeing this little image of this little, like, you know, I asked what he looked like, and I when I started to feel the effects, I asked, you know, is that what you really look like? And he said, yeah, and like I could feel, it's like I could feel the feelings of the shroom, and he felt sad and shameful, and like he was trying to hide because people thought it was ugly. No one liked the fungus, the shroom. It is a fungus, you know, and he has like little sharp teeth, and like that's what I imagine he sounds like. And I was like, oh, like, it just, you know, I said, oh, it's okay, like, we can be friends, and, like, I love you, dude, and we just had a good time, right? And then my tarot cards had, like, little faces on the back of them. At this time, they were, like, a starseed deck, which I would love to get again, and they were, like, moving, looking at me. I kept getting the urge to write, but then I didn't write, and I don't know, it was kind of not the best one, I guess, but I got, like, sunk into my bed, and I think I just passed at the fucking gas station. I didn't even get there yet. Oh my gosh, this place is so far. I forgot how far it is, but, yeah, so I kept on my whiteboard, I had like the date and stuff. So there was times that I started like losing track of reality and like kind of questioning, and then I noticed like there was things that like, no, like I'm in my room, I'm here, you know, hanging out, and then I went to sit on my bed, and it's like I was forever falling backwards, and I was just laughing, and I couldn't stop laughing. And I was like, this is crazy. And like, eventually it just chilled out, and I was just, and I wish that I would have wrote, and like, what would I have gotten out of that experience? And I feel like I could have gotten so much more. And there's a lot of times that I've done shrooms that nothing's really happened, or it's just like the feeling like in your body, but no visuals. Or if I close my eyes, I can see visuals, and it's more intense. Like if you meditate and you like zone into like how you're feeling and observe your body and just melt into it, it can be more intense for you. And like, that's why, like, if you're feeling sick and shit, I don't know, I guess it kind of like helps chill you out, but it also kind of spurs it on. Anywho, I got to the gas station and I'm gonna get some gasoline. I don't know how much I need. Like, I don't know how this is really gonna work out, because to be honest, the funds aren't here for me to be doing any of this, but I'm figuring it out, I guess. And I don't know. I guess I am selfish, and in trying to find myself, trying to like heal myself and take care of myself, I needed to be selfish. I needed to only care about my fucking self for a change. Like, it hurts my heart. Like, not to say that no one else cares about me, but it's just, we need to take care of ourselves. No one else can give you what you need. Like, if you're not doing those basic things, if you're not standing up for yourself, able to speak up for yourself, working out, moving your body, doing the work, like shadow work, that's another thing that keeps popping up. So shadow work is, yes, journaling, yes, like reflecting. Like, I'm constantly like reflecting on things. How can I improve? How can I show up better? How can I, like rethinking my words and stuff, and recognizing where sometimes like just one word or one phrase can really change the trajectory of my future and how people perceive me to be. Like, my whole life, people have always perceived me to be something that I am not. And I used to just hate it, and I hated the world for so long, and I hated myself for so long, and recognizing like it's not me. Like, yeah, I had things to work through because trauma, and we all got it, and it's everywhere, right? But essentially, like, it was their issues within themselves. It was their lack of understanding of who I am, and they weren't even necessarily designed to understand who I am, and nor does that matter. And searching my whole life for someone to help me feel like I'm okay, and like I'm allowed to be in this world, like I have a fucking value. But like, your value is inherent. You're valuable because you're here. You're worthy because you're here, and you don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to do anything to just be you and just be free and show up. Like, just, it's effortlessly easy to change your life when you can think about it and see yourself from a certain point of view, and you can observe all of your blocks and stuckness for exactly what it is. So shadow work is really just the constant renewal and replenishing of who you are. It's the as you're going through your day, like, say I'm trying to do a chore and my son is being really noisy and it's irritating because my hormones, and I'm not eating right, and I'm not drinking enough water, and I'm stressed, and blah, blah, blah. And so I snap instead of, like, or I hold it in and let that build up within me, and either way, I'm hurting them or I'm hurting me. And if I'm holding it in, then it's going to come out in different ways. It's going to come out later, possibly bigger. And all that's really needed is to step back and refocus your life, refocus it on your health, your center, your mental and physical and spiritual well-being, to connect with source, to connect with the truth of who you are, the I am, right? Like, no, I did not create an ocean, and I do not make the tides move, but I have air. You know, I can move waters within me and waters within others. I can heal. I can transform. Like, we are the God, like little g God of our own reality. We are the main character of our life if we choose to be. So are you going to show up and choose to be the main character in your life today, or are you going to sit back and follow the crowd or worry about what any religion or government tells you you need to be doing? Because you are the leader of your life. You just need to step into it. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know if you want some coaching, because it's a good time.